children, I welcome you all to Grade 8 Classroom, conducted by the English Unit of Chillout Zonal Education Office. I'm Gayani Jayaratne. To learn this lesson, you need your pupils book, writing book, your workbook, and if you want, you can use some colored pens. Ready? Good. Let's start. Today we are discussing about adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are words that describes a noun. Or we can say adjectives give more information about a noun. Can you remember what a noun is? Let's see. A noun can be a person, a place, a thing, an animal, or any other living thing. I have given some examples for these kinds of nouns. A teacher, a school, a pen, a cat, and a tree. Now, let's write some words to give more information about these nouns. Teacher, kind teacher. School, small school. Pen, red pen. Cat, angry cat. Tree, mango tree. These words are called adjectives. The words that gives more description or more information about a noun are called adjectives. Today, we will learn how to compare these adjectives. Here are some of my friends. Mala, Kamala, and this is Kumari. Can you see a difference in their height? Now, let's write some sentences using an adjective comparing their height. The adjective we use here is tall. Mala is tall. And can you see that Kamala is taller than Mala? Kamala is taller than Mala. And Kumari is the tallest. I think you can see that we talk about 3 different stages in these sentences. The first one is positive. The second one is comparative. The third one is superlative. In the second stage, in the comparative stage, we compare 2 nouns. Remember, you have to write the noun which is mainly connected to the adjective first. Kamala is the taller person. She is taller than Mala. So we have to write her name first. In the superlative form, Kumari is the super one, the special one. That is why we call it superlative. Kumari is the tallest. Now, children, turn to page number 55 in your pupils' book. This is the learning point given in activity 5.5. Let's read. We have to study the following given structures. A big bag, a bigger bag, the biggest bag. Here you can see 3 bags of 3 different sizes. We can change some adjectives and their meanings by adding suffixes er or est to their positive form. These new words help to compare. They have given some more examples. A long beak, a longer beak, the longest beak. Now, we will learn about the spelling rules in comparative and superlative form of adjectives. We can simply make the comparative and superlative form of the adjectives by adding er and est respectively. And in the comparative form, the word than is used in the sentence. This is used to compare two nouns. Article the is used in the superlative form. Let's look at the first table. In this table, we have given 3 adjectives. Let's read them. Dark, we have added er in the comparative form. It becomes darker. And in the superlative form, we have added est. So it becomes darkest. Short, shorter, shortest. Kind, kinder, kindest. Let's go to the next point. In the second table, the adjectives which ends with an E, we only add R in the comparative form and ST in the superlative form because there is an E already in the positive form of adjective. Let's read. Close, closer, closest. Large, larger, largest. Brave, braver, bravest. Good. Now, let's go to the next point. Here, in this table, in the third table, there is a little difference. If there is a short vowel and a consonant at the end, will double the consonant. These are one-syllable words. We call them monosyllable adjectives. I give you a small tip. Most of the time, if your monosyllable adjective ends with a T, a G, a M, or a N, the last consonant will be double. Let's read the adjectives. Hot, hotter. You can see the last consonant is double. There's a double T. And the superlative form is hottest. Big, bigger, biggest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Good. Let's go to the next point. Here we have a different set of adjectives. See, these adjectives ends with the Y. If the adjective ends with a Y, we omit Y and add the letter I instead of the letter Y. We replace it. So let's read the adjectives. Easy, easier, easiest. Happy, happier, happiest. Angry, angrier, angriest. Good. Let's go to the next point. Here we have long adjectives. What do you mean by long adjectives? These are not monosyllable adjectives. We learned about monosyllables. If you have one syllable in your adjective, we call it a monosyllable adjective. But here, we can't say these adjectives in one clap or one tap. Listen carefully. Let's look at the table above. Easy, happy, angry. You can say them like this. Easy, happy, angry. But these long adjectives, you cannot say them in one tap. Listen. Beautiful, attractive, popular. Now these are long adjectives. If we add er or est to these adjectives, the adjective will be too long. It is hard to read and it is wrong. So we use two separate words, more and most, to these adjectives. In the comparative form, we use more, and in the superlative form, we use most. Let's look at the adjectives and read them. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. Popular, more popular, most popular. Now let's go to the last table. In this last table, we have some different adjectives. These are called irregular adjectives. They don't have a certain pattern. Dear students, you have to by heart these adjectives. Let's read. Good, better, best, far. Here there is a special case. Look, in the adjective far, there are two comparative words and two superlative words. The meaning is same, but we can use either one of them. Far, in the comparative form, it is farther or further. In the superlative form, it is farthest or furthest. Same in the next adjective. The adjective positive form is old. The comparative form is older or elder. In the superlative form, it's oldest or eldest. Let's look at the learning points in your pupil book. Students, page number 56, activity 5.5 in your pupils' books. Okay, let's read. We can change the word and their meanings by adding a letter group to positive adjectives at the end. These new words help to compare. Here are more examples. They have given a table. Let's read the adjectives. Happy, happier, happiest. Easy, easier, easiest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. Fast, faster, fastest. Note the letter changes of some words that occur when we make the comparative and the superlative forms. We add more and most to make the comparative and the superlative forms when the positive word is longer than 6 letters. Okay, now we have another tip. Can you remember that I told you in if there are more than one syllable in a adjective, we call it a long adjective, and we put more in the comparative form and superlative form we use most. They have given another tip here. They say if there is more than 6 letters, the word is longer than 6 letters, you have to add more and most into the front of the adjective in comparative and superlative modes. It's a good tip. Okay, let's read. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Enjoyable, more enjoyable, most enjoyable. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Helpful, more helpful, most helpful. Here are some special words. Positive, good, bad, old, far. In the comparative form, good becomes better. In the superlative form, it becomes best. Bad, worse, worst. Old, older, oldest, or elder, eldest. Far, farther, farthest, or further, furthest. Good. Now turn to page number 57, activity 5.6 in your pupils book. There is a question. You can do this with me. Okay, let's start. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Jupiter is they have used article the here, so we know it's the superlative form. The answer is biggest planet. Mercury is the blank planet in the solar system. Article the is here, so the answer should be smallest. The blank planet is Venus. Again, the article the is there, so we have to use hottest, the superlative form. Mars is blank to Earth than Uranus. Children, word than is here. Can you see that? The word than is here. So we know this is comparative form. So it should become closer. The moon is blank, but the sun is the blank. So here we don't have, in this blank, we don't have any words such as the or than. So the adjective should be in positive form. The moon is bright. And in the next blank, we have article the, so it should be superlative form. Venus is blank from Earth, but Neptune is the blank. So here again, the positive form and the superlative form. Neptune is blank, but Uranus is the blank again. So here again, the positive form should be used because there is no word such as than or the. And in the last blank, word article the is there. So we have to use the superlative form. Okay. Take this as an example. Now we are going to do some spelling checks here. Okay, you can use the spelling rules that I taught you earlier and complete this activity. You can pause this video, and if you want, you can go back and look at the table that I gave you, the tables, and try to do this by yourself. Now we are going to answer the questions. Check whether you have done them correctly. Good, better, best. Easy, easier, easiest. Small, smaller, smallest. beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. This is a long adjective, or it contains more than one syllable, or it contains more than 6 letters. Bad, irregular adjective, worse, worst. Far, farther, furthest, or you can use further, furthest. Happy, happier, happiest. You can see instead of letter Y, we have omitted Y and we have added the letter I. Fat, fatter, fattest. This is a monosyllable adjective with a short vowel sound and a consonant. So the last letter, last consonant has become doubled. Fast, faster, fastest. Difficult, again a long adjective, so most difficult and most difficult. Good. Now we'll go to the second question in activity 5 in your workbooks. Fill in the blanks with the most suitable form of adjective. Now we are going to write answers to the sentences. I have told you earlier, students, children, if the sentence contains the word than, it means that this is a comparative form adjective. You have to turn it into comparative form. And if there is the article the is in a sentence, it's a superlative form adjective. Okay, let's do it. Ready? Let's start. Okay, good. Elephants are blank than other animals. The adjective they have given here is intelligent. Remember, this is a long adjective. And the word than is here. The word than is here. So it's a long adjective in the comparative form. We have to add more to the front, and the adjective is here, more intelligent. Elephants are more intelligent than other animals. Second one, health is blank than money. The word than is here, so it's a comparative form adjective. Health is more important than money. Third one, my school is the best school in our area. Article the is there, so we know it's the superlative form of the adjective good. Number 4, there are many cheap things in that grocery shop, but salt is the blank thing. So what is the adjective form we can use here? Article the is there, so it should become a superlative form adjective. Cheapest. Shoes are blank than slippers. The word than is here, so it's a comparative form adjective. Shoes are more expensive than slippers. Number 6. The weather today is blank than it was yesterday. Than is there. The adjective they have given is bad, so the answer should be worse because it's an irregular adjective. Everest is the blank mountain in the world. The is given article the, so it should be superlative form. A shark is blank than a dolphin. The word than is there. It's in comparative form. More dangerous. Number 9. A lion isn't as blank as a cheetah. The adjective fast is given. It's in the positive form because there is no article the and there is no word than and there are nothing to compare. So we just add the positive adjective. Last one. The rose is blank than the shoe flower. The answer is more beautiful because the word than is there. Okay, student, I think it is time for us to wind up our session. I hope you understand. It is not difficult to remember comparing adjectives in comparative form or superlative form. There are few tips and few rules you have to memorize. If you can memorize those rules in the tables that I given you earlier, you can easily complete any activity using adjectives in the comparative and superlative form. Dear students, I'm going to end the session. You have to stay safe, stay at home, and have a wonderful week. Thank you very much.